Thank the light, everyone. I am your first one's free Sedai, and these are my wolf brothers.
And I will be your not a dry eye Sedai.
Oh,
Good God, what a sad episode. That's one.
Then I'll be your vibrating collar, Sedai. Grrr.
Hey, some people pay good money for that kind of stuff.
I will be your not one but two people throwing up Sedai.
I know. Oh, it's just too much power.
Hey, Rafe, we're out of cream and mushroom soup over here.
It looked more like cream of corn.
So we just watched season 2, episode 6 of The Wheel of Time. Eyes Without a Face. Oh, no, wait. Eyes Without Pity is what the name of this one is.
I'm bigger than my face. Oh, wait, that's not how it goes either.
I love this episode. So much happened. I was about three quarters of the way through, and I'm like, I really like this episode, but I need a fight. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be that guy, but there's so much.
Well, you got it.
I know the books. There's plenty of Lord of the Rings walking and talking, but there's also so many battles that they should be able to squeeze a sword fight in every episode. So when we got that battle at the end of this episode, I was like, this is the best episode of the season, without a doubt, for me.
Cool, and we'll get into that at the end. That was awesome. I got a lot to say about that. That was really cool.
Dope AF.
I feel we're gonna do the 2-minute thing,
Yeah,
or just whatever 90 seconds. Okay.
or whatever. Monologue. I'm good. Jeremy.
Oh, you want me to start? Yeah, sure. Okay. Again,
I hated it.
no, I didn't hate it. It's just, it's the sea. It's just that sea episode. I think this one got to me because you can see what they're building to.
Yeah.
You can see how they're trying to bring everyone together now. The one thing I didn't like, not enough Matt. When you did get Matt, he kind of went against type, at least the type that I would want, where at the end, he doesn't go with Rand, because the Matt that you and I know from the books would be like, well, I don't believe in fate, so I'm going with Rand, and we gotta go,
Yeah.
Get the girls.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
That's true.
Well, and that whole thing was for naught anyways, because Rand got interrupted by Lan anyways. So that was like...
Right. He wasn't going anywhere anyways.
Yeah.
So.
It's like, I'm leaving. Oh, I guess I'm not.
You kind of even forget that a little bit.
All right, Jeremy. Sorry about that.
No. Yeah. Again, it's just, I mean, the battle was cool, I guess. It's just like, this season hasn't disappointed me at all. Like the first season, where I would just get these, like, when you get the whole Swan Sanche episode garbage.
What are we doing here?
Yes, what are we doing? There's not that episodes of what are we doing and why are we doing it and why are we focusing on this character at all. I feel like it's been building the whole time. Even the boring episodes are building towards the end of the season, but nothing's also jumped out and grabbed me and been like, "Wow, that was amazing."
Yeah.
Really?
No.
See, I really, really love this episode because like you said, I guess I'm appreciating the build. I like slow burn stuff, and you see what they're going towards, and I see what's kind of happening. And basically, we'll get more into it as we talk about the episode. But I really liked Matt because they're having to do some, like, it sucks. It's like kind of retconny, but you got to kind of fix his character a little bit, and you can't just have him be Matt from the books.
True.
And kind of like Des said, they didn't leave anyway, so it's not as big of a deal. And I guess that's all right now. I want to get into more specific stuff as we run through it. But yeah, I really love this episode. I thought the shit at the end was fucking awesome. I can't think of anything that I really didn't like this episode. Again, I thought it was, like they're building, and I really liked it.
The Gwen stuff, like, that's pretty much straight from the book, right? Like, they haven't deviated.
Yeah, it's a little more dragged out, I think.
I thought so too.
A little bit. It's a little more drugged out for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it just, in my mind, the book moved through it faster or not, but yeah.
In the book, you kind of come to her and she's already at the point where she's been beaten down a lot. And then she just kind of thinks back to what they've done to her. And it's all those, a lot of that stuff that happened.
Yeah.
So is Matt getting left behind because Matt, and obviously he's not actually getting left behind, but Matt is going to have, like, this is the first time I realized, like, because me, I forget the names of things. So I didn't realize until the very end of this episode that a lot of, they're only in 2 different towns, right? Like Iguin.
Yeah, Falm and Kyrene.
Kyrene.
I didn't realize how many people were in Kyrene.
Kyrene.
Like, until
Kyrene, sorry.
And pretty much everybody but Nynaeve Elaine and Egwene are in Kyrian.
Okay, so Matt's not. I was thinking Matt was going to meet up with the girls and go, but
No,
no.
because he sees Ran. I feel like they did the soul damn training app. The Rena, like, dude, she's so money from the chick in the book. Like, she's so like she like has this like fake kindness to her.
Yeah.
And then like then she pours the water out. That actress, I don't know who she is, but she is amazing.
Is it? I think it starts out as kind of legitimate, but then her patience just wears thin. That's even in the book, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me. Oh, you're going to be a bitch? Well, then fuck yourself.
See, dude, I looked at it like this. I looked at it like a fucking drug addict that wants her fix, because when she starts to channel, you can see her when she gets Egwene to channel, you can just see how fucking like her face. You like, it's so obvious what they're setting up with that. It's like very obvious what they're setting up with that. And it's like, it's almost like a drug addict. It's like, you need to fucking shut up and listen to me so I can do what I want with the power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need my fucking shit, because you can tell.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
You want to see my director's cut of this Will Ferrell movie? No, I just want my weave. Dude, just sit down.
Come check out my iguanas, bro.
I'm gonna put this DVD on. Dude, I just need my weed. Bro, you gotta see the bonus scenes.
We'd be that's how our house was different. We'd be sitting there doing something and be like, are you guys ever gonna just get out of here?
I gave you your weed. Why are you
I got you your weed. I'd have left it outside if we didn't live on a main street. Just get.
Did you catch that Lanford called Rand Loose Darren too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
That was kind of cool. Yeah.
Well, they're kind of setting up too, like, oh, if she sees, if the condition was, I have to be away from you, because if she sees you again, she's going to kill you, Moraine. Just the acting in this episode was just, what is her name? I wrote down Madeline Magnan, but that's not her name.
Is any of the Min stuff from the book? I don't remember that at all.
No.
Her making deals with the devil for her power.
Not even.
No, none of that.
Min's one of the most purest characters in the whole book series, I think. She's pretty like, you know.
What did you think of the Ogier singing section too?
Oh,
I thought it was pretty cool.
The one person I didn't think was a very good actress was the lady who plays Suroth. And I don't know if it's because maybe English isn't her first language, because the way that she was like saying some of her lines, I was all, I think you put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
I felt like it. Maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention, but
oh god,
she was.
It made me think of I don't know if it's Hot Fuzz or Shaun of the Dead. He does something. Oh, and it's Hot Fuzz, and he does something, and Danny's like, "Yay!" kind of thought, "Oh, the Ogiers."
Well, because I took it almost like she's super insecure, because she gets,
oh yeah,
everyone's laughing at the Ogier, and then he starts to sing, and everyone's like, "This is fucking cool," and she's just like, "No, look at me,
put it back on me,
look at me." Yeah.
No, I was supposed to be fucking Mean Girls, and it's not cool.
This is not working.
I'm so glad that we got to see Matt, and then I kind of see him and Min's breakup, later. It's like, oh, I'm like, are they gonna push it to where, like, are Matt and Min gonna? I even said to Lisa, I was like, are they gonna give like Matt and Min some sort of a romantic thing so that Rand doesn't have his harem, or like what?
I can really see that happen. I mean, I don't know if that would cut, another one of Matt's loves out that I haven't met yet that would mess up a story, but I feel like they might just kind of. Well, and there'll be a total fucking Han and Leia thing. Like, it'll be, will they, won't they situation.
Not really. Just wait for it. It's pretty good. He's got a few, but the chick that he ends up with, it's like, yeah, it's, I don't even know how to explain it. I suppose it's kind of Han and Leia in a way, but in a way, it's like in a way more fun, like not in a cute Star Wars way. And like,
yeah.
I might have to use this motherfucker and kill him someday. I don't know.
Only in the way that one of them's a princess.
One of them's a princess.
And it's Matt.
And the other one's a scoundrel.
The other one is the Empress. May she live forever.
Why? I mean, I know that, television shows pretty much just exist to build tension between characters, but
right.
Why is Lan hiding everything? from everybody? I can see why he didn't spill his guts immediately, but why?
Because Rand is the dragon, and nobody knows that, and he knows that Rand is the dragon.
So
Well, he's hiding it.
It's a big deal.
it is a big.
He's hiding everything until Alana just asks him, and he's like, okay, here's everything.
Yeah.
Here's the tea. I'm gonna spill it.
Oops, I got it on your face.
We found this kid. He's the dragon. Ishmael's loose. Whoopsie. And maybe Lanfear.
I guess he doesn't know who he can try. I guess at this point he thinks anybody's a Black Aja. So
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. And why he knows he can trust Swan because Moraine trusted Swan.
yeah,
Why do you think that they think he's with Lanfear? Just because he had the poem or what?
I think because he had the poem.
Because I was like, what other reasoning could they be having for that? That was one thing I was just kind of like,
Yeah, he had the poem on him. They took it, so they're questioning his motives.
Des is like, what
why.
poem? Did the baby have a poem?
Was it about baby? Nobody said anything about a baby. I mean, poem.
I mean, the poem. Dude, I even wrote down like it's like my fourth note. Oh, Ryma's getting captured. I'm like, no.
The one thing I would say is, this Matt is the fun Matt that we missed in the first season.
Yeah, I'm so in love with Donald Finn already. He hasn't even got to do anything cool yet, and I just love he's so cool, Matt, already.
He's so he's flippant and funny and irreverent, and yeah, just he has a much better attitude.
Do you like him? Do you feel like he captures Matt so far?
Yeah, absolutely. But I think,
and we haven't even got to see him do anything cool yet.
Yeah, but I think that it's probably. I don't think that's him. It's probably the direction that they wanted the character to go. I think if Barney Harris,
I just mean him as an actor, you know. Oh, you think so?
He's perfectly fine. I think because I think they would have changed his character up after the first season.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that it would have been great if we could have got this fun Matt in the very beginning of season 1, and then after he gets the dagger, you see the Matt that's kind of like more, brooding and I got the dagger, so now I don't trust anyone, and then you get the fun Matt back.
Yeah, that's true.
That would have been really cool.
Well, that makes me think of, I don't want to talk about that yet. I want to get there, but it makes me think about the whole Matt stabbing Rand thing. So we're going to talk about that in a second. Des, your little opening thing where Lanfear just kind of like, I'm going to put this fire in my pocket, Leandrin. Go fuck yourself.
Sure.
Shows you how weak Leandrin is compared to a Forsaken.
Yeah.
Because Leandrin's one of the more, aside from Egwene, Elaine, and Nynaeve, Leandrin's right up there power-wise with, she's a little bit below Swan and Moraine, just a little bit.
Yeah. Lanfear treated that like a fucking gnat.
I rewound that and watched it like 4 times. I'm like, what? Did she just like, I'm just going to catch that kiss and put it in my pocket.
So yeah, just to finish that scene. So, I mean, I didn't expect a whole lot to come of her son, but that was obviously just, just to give us make us almost care for Leandrin. And then now that Lanfear's killed him, now Leandrin's
Well, you get the fucking statement too that, you were married off before you had your first blood or whatever.
Yeah.
And like,
She was a child bride.
Oh, so, Red Aja makes a little more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I like it for TV's sake, but Leandrin just kind of a dirtbag through the books. So the fact that she only went to the dark because of her son and he's still sick, it's just kind of like, it's a little flimsy. But
do you think they might have her turn at the end? Like at the very, very end, like she won't like totally go good, but like maybe
I like redemption style.
Maybe in the final battle, she'll throw a fireball towards some other Black Ajas or something.
I don't know if she'll last that long. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess whenever she goes, do you think she might have just...
Maybe.
Because they've definitely already made her a little bit more sympathetic than they need to.
Well, she released the shields and burned away Nynaeve's bond, so maybe she'll do it on a personal level for somebody, but not necessarily for the light.
Yeah.
And you see, I love that you see the Forsaken starting to plot how Lanfear shows up and was like, see, I told you I was protecting you from him. And like...
You know what? Maybe Leandrin will go find the talisman of reawakening, and then she'll just go get her son. Check out our Patreon episode to get that joke, people.
We watched Dungeons and Dragons, and guess what? It's pretty good.
May I say, well done, sir. Nice transition. Way to cross promote. It's called Synergy Lemon.
Synergistic.
Dude, I am really starting to love well, Desmond too. I guess you've probably got enough Tel'aran'rhiod at this point from the book.
You don't have to talk to me.
Well, no, I just from a book perspective. You've gotten some of Tel'aran'rhiod, and you're just starting to really get into some of the cool stuff at the end of book 3. And the guy gets his skin ripped off and shit. It's pretty wild.
Oh yeah.
I think that Tel'aran'rhiod, even this it's just like the quick kind of like Max Headroom kind of like in closer focus. I love it. As I think it's really cool. And then like how they'll change almost from scene to scene. Like Lanfear's hair will be long and then it'll be short, and her dress will be slightly different. I don't know if you guys noticed any of that, but
I didn't pick up on that. Oh.
I didn't notice that. No,
like just from the first scene with Rand, her hair's all crazy, and then in the next time she's in Tel'aran'rhiod, her hair's super short.
Oh, the next time, not during the same.
No, not during the same scene, but I think they're setting it up because when people who are inexperienced start to go there, their kind of like fleeting thoughts can fucking get them in trouble.
Like last year, whenever we did Tel'aran'rhiod, it was a shit show.
Yeah,
because no one was going there on purpose, so that makes sense.
Right. So it was just kind of nuts. Yeah. So
while you're gathering your thoughts, I'll just make one observation. I'm watching Peaky Blinders now, and Natasha O'Keefe is on that.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. That the first season she was in it, that was 10 years ago. She looks like she hasn't changed one bit.
Yeah.
Like she was like 29 and now she's 39. Listen, if you look at me when I was 29, when I was 39, a lot changed.
I look exactly the same.
Those are Sacramento years, people.
Oh yeah, that's working out in the sun. You should see the crow's
Pacific
feet.
Northwest is like was the old Meister in at the wall?
Oh yeah,
he lived too long because it was so cold. That's why I look so beautiful and young, because it's cold as fuck up here all the time.
You're well hydrated, man.
He was a Targaryen.
It's by osmosis. I don't drink water.
Exactly. You're in the Great North. You don't have to.
You just walk around and just suck it up.
Soak it up.
Yeah, you just take deep breaths. And you're fully hydrated.
Yeah. And we're good. Let's go. So, do you think that the stabbing of Rand in the vision could be some sort of a substitute for the fight in the sky? Like maybe you're seeing Rand fight Ishmael in the sky, but it's either like Mat under compulsion or the dagger, and ends up stabbing Rand in the side with the dagger. That's why it's a wound that never heals. And so you kind of see them fighting in the sky, but then it's actually him and Mat kind of struggling on the ground, or in Tel'aran'rhiod or something like that.
Well, okay. You just totally gave me a thought too. What if they move up the double wound? You know what I mean? The double wound that Rand gets?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The side. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
No, what if they move it up so he gets stabbed by Ishmael and then he gets stabbed again in the same spot by Mat with a knife, and that's the only way that they can save him?
I do refresh my memory. I'm forgetting about that.
So the wound that doesn't heal, where he gets stabbed by Ishmael.
Right.
In like the book 6, I think it is, or 7, Padden Fane comes at him and he hits him in the same spot with the dagger, and he's gonna die.
Oh, right.
And so what they do is they
contain the evil of the dagger in the wound, right?
Yeah, Dahmer does it.
Dude, good call. I bet you that's gonna be that probably.
But that's okay. But to me, I think what it is in the end, it's gonna be somebody is using like a mask of mirrors or something like that to imitate Rand, and then Mat stabs him and kills somebody who's not Rand.
I was thinking is that maybe, she's seeing Mat because of the connection of the dagger, but it's actually Padden Fane.
Could be that too. Yeah.
Like because a piece of Mat is kind of stuck to the dagger. It's like if you take the dagger back, you'll stab Rand. But if you're there to, I don't know, something like that.
Could be anything.
Could be
anything.
I was like, as soon as they were like, Atlanta's like, I'm dying for tea. I was like, this seems like a sketchy ass fucking spot for tea. There's got to be someplace better. Perhaps just there's no trees or anything. It's just wide open. Oh yeah, here's some shrines of the fucking Forsaken. Yeah, that's a good party.
Don't worry, they'll have no reason to come here. We're good.
Is it like if you like pull out a cross in front of a demon, like Lan was going to expose himself as a dark force, like Forsaken shrines.
I must bow.
The great Lord.
So,
oh, he just froze. All right, I'm gonna keep talking.
All right.
So there's a scene where the Yellow Aja lady tries to send Nynaeve and Egwene away.
Yes.
And they're like, listen, we're not leaving. There's nothing you can say that will make us leave. And I was all, hey, and Nynaeve and Elaine are hard, dude. They're like, they're definitely not going to leave without Egwene.
Yeah, totally. Oh,
one of the, is he back?
Maybe. Just
I'm back.
Oh, nice.
I'm back.
Yeah, there you are.
Awesome.
Justin, what did you think Barthanes too, or Barthanes, right?
I
think he's a weasel.
Me too. I can't figure him out, but my gut says he's a fucking cunt.
Yeah, I think he's a dark friend, and the mom.
He seems like he's a little spineless little weasel.
Oh yeah, it's got to be, and that would make sense if he's going to be king, that he could like make some decree against the Aes Sedai or something like that.
Yeah,
and become an enemy, and then he'll probably sell his soul to the Shan-Chan. Well, probably just to save his own life, because the Shan-Chan will be like, well, slit your throat, or you can take the oaths. Your choice.
Right. I feel like mom sold her soul to the dark to kind of like make their house I think Jeremy said that maybe last episode, to like get,
I don't think so,
their family back in power, and like maybe even kind of like was like, well, just make my son, and like, well, your son, what they didn't tell her is like, well, your son's soul is ours too, and he doesn't even necessarily know, but he's kind of dark friend by proxy, if you will.
Well, we don't know who his bride to be is yet. Like, I bet you when she walks in, we're gonna go, oh fuck, it's her.
What if it's Lanfear again? He's like, motherfucker.
Totally.
Well, there's a scene where Maureen's sister is prying, and she's asking her, what is it that you guys are hiding? And so I was like, oh, okay, she's totally dark friend. She's trying to get her to tell her secret so that she can run to Ishmael.
Right.
God, I'm so bad at watching shows. Like, since this is my job, you think I'd be better. Like, it totally didn't hit me. Like, of course these fuckers are here to cause static. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, are they just gonna have tea and crumpets and then be off? Like,
yeah.
No,
no,
Des.
no. Come on, Slippy.
Jesus
Christ. What are you, new? For fuck's sake.
So is Rand trained?
No.
Yeah, no.
Well, I know he's not.
He's 100% trained now.
He shouldn't be, but
he's basically Age of Legends Luce Terran now. Just 100%. They had you know what it was? They found the talisman of Lai learn hella shit.
Oh, that's awesome.
He rolled a 20.
Hit the Patreon if you want to get that check.
Get that. I do want a time stop in all fantasy shows now, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I did kind of dig that. I'm not gonna lie.
Love all time stops.
Dude, what did you think about him, Lanfear just taking him to see Egwene and them kind of talking? And, I think that foreshadows Egwene being a dreamer a little bit too.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to use that.
I hope so, because she becomes so powerful, and that's one of the things that, like, even though she's not as powerful as someone like Nynaeve, her abilities in the world of dreams and how much the Shan-Chan push her is what makes her so strong. So you really get I thought this was a really good episode for it, even though it was super depressing. You really get to see Egwene's kind of like, she's going through the blacksmith's fire, right now.
I bet they use Tel'Aran'rhiod a lot, because if they end up splitting the characters up as much as they're supposed to, people are just going to be like, can I get fucking Rand and Perrin in a goddamn scene together?
Seriously. And it's a way for them to kind of communicate, before traveling comes in about and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, Lanfear's little smirk after he's just like, I'll do anything. She's like, yeah, you will, little boy. You're gonna touch it. We got to thank the light in this episode. Did you guys catch that?
Amen.
From Egwene, right?
Was it Egwene? Oh, right. When she realizes who's on the other side of the wall. Is that when we get it?
Well, I don't even think she realized who. She just realized that there was someone on the other side of the wall that was still, also in her position. We don't find out who it is till the end.
But I think they made us. I mean, even though the way we see it, she says it really quietly. I think we're meant to think that Egwene heard it. And
yeah, well, no, she can hear it, but I don't think she knows who it is until the end.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, not till
she
the
goes,
end.
I was a sitter of the Blue Aja.
Yeah.
Who? Okay. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, who was she writing to? But Moraine was writing a letter to Swan.
She says stilled.
Well, she crossed it out and threw it away, though.
Well,
but that just shows you that she thinks she's stilled.
Could be, yeah.
Well, if she's stilled,
because if she couldn't even if she knew she wasn't stilled, she couldn't write that. technically.
True.
Oh.
I would think.
Well, if she stilled, she could.
Do you think the sandwich was poison?
No, 'cause she ate it.
Did she eat it? Okay.
Or do you think she lied?
I don't know if she ate it.
She told Bartholomew that his sandwiches were and are great.
Barthanes.
Barthanes.
Barf!
And I like how Moraine flexes. She's like, actually.
Not here, mister. This is a Mercedes. No, I'm a Mog. Half man, half dog.
It's my industrial strength hair dryer, and I can't live without it.
Comb the desert.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Spaceballs, man.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's been a long time.
Who else is going to keep you from becoming an arrogant prick?
So, Des, you're my Matt.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Just seeing Matt and Rand, new Matt and Rand on the screen I was just like, oh, here we fucking go. And I was like, Donald Finn is my Matt for
Like good camaraderie,
dude,
right?
immediately. I was like, Donald Finn is my Matt forever, dude. I love it.
Although Donald Finn did look like he had a cold. Like his eyes were like really red. Like I was like,
It's that fucking Prague cocaine, brother. Oh, well, I think he'd been up all night gambling and drinking.
oh, that's true. Yeah.
Because Min was drinking at home, and like, well, she was asleep at first. Because remember, Ishii paid a little bedside visit, and then
Her nose wasn't red.
I guess it's a little early, but I wish they would have shown some of Matt's luck there. I wish he would have just been
Me too.
killing at dice. They don't even have to discuss it or be like, tell Rand, like, I've been doing this for months. Like, just, Matt could just be like, I had a great night.
yeah, it's seriously just like, hey man, you want to go get some drinks? Clink, clink, clink.
Totally.
Like, and just have Rand be like, what the fuck? You always lose, or some shit,
Two questions for you. Okay. Do you think that they will use the luck in the way that it's used in the book? First question.
I don't know what that means. So, Justin?
Des hasn't gotten there yet, dude. So, I mean,
No, just the normal stuff like that you've seen Des where he wins a ton and then it can translate into other things in his life where he falls off a building.
he's only in book 3, man.
No, I've been, he's fallen off a building. Yeah, he fell off a building.
He fell off a building and landed on top of the guy and survived.
In battle, he's had a couple of fights where he's...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Do you think that they will use the luck like that in the TV show?
Absolutely.
Justin says yes.
I think they... Oh, gosh. I will
Dude,
not...
his catchphrase is, it's time to roll the dice. We can't skip that.
I want to say they have to because they can't just have him be another Jedi. But, I don't want to say they have to because they don't have to do anything. I think they would be stupid not to because it's just such a cool...
Agreed.
With all the fantasy stuff where the chosen one practices and gets good and he can't lose anyways because he's in the prophecy,
Rand perpetually loses. I mean, even when he wins, he loses.
Right, but he eventually, I'm just going to jump 10 books ahead and assume that everything works out
So Justin says for sure yes.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Desmond, you say you hope so.
Yes.
Yes, okay. I say I hope so as well. My second question is, do you think that they introduce it in the same way that they do in the books where it's just all of a sudden he just has luck? Or do you think that they give it a backstory of, in my opinion, I think they should give it a backstory because we had books, 3 or 4 books to where we're like, all of a sudden we get used to, okay, Matt just all of a sudden has this luck and it kind of comes out of nowhere and it doesn't really have like a reason. But that's not going to work on a TV show.
Yeah.
He kind of has some inner monologues after he's like, fuck, I can't lose. What the hell? And then after he falls off the bridge or whatever, he's just kind of like.
And that's hard to do on a TV show.
Right. But yeah.
Well, and that's why I may be wrong because this would have been a perfect episode to start trickling it in.
Yeah, I agree.
And just have it be part, because then he could go to then the next time he could go and just lose. And then as soon as he leaves that tavern a loser, like something happens and thank God he wasn't there. And then it's like,
yeah, exactly. He was supposed to lose. Yeah.
Yeah. But the good thing is, real quick, if it happens like it happens in the book, that means Tom's right around the corner. So that's why I hope it's like it's in the book.
That's true too.
Yeah, me too.
2 more things too. 2 more things. Okay. So I hope that they keep showing him gambling and he just loves gambling. He's doing it all the time. And then for some reason, whatever it is, he comes in contact with a terrain grill, something to have to do with the knife, whatever. All of a sudden his luck changes, and he starts to change how his luck works. And so you start to see like he's losing, and then he's always losing in the ins and stuff. And then once the thing happens, he goes in, he starts tossing the dice. He can't lose. All of a sudden he's got the luck. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Did you guys notice that Nynaeve and Elaine were talking to the yellow sister whose name escapes me? I can't remember her name.
Rima Sedai.
Rima Sedai. And she says, I have a ship's captain
Yes.
who's waiting for you.
Earlier, dude, when I froze up, stop. I froze up and I was like, I smell something. You guys smell it? I smell an Elanier and Bell Dolman. Smells like the sea.
Yeah, so we've got 2 fucking episodes left. So travel and battle, that's all we got left.
Well, and you got to see their budget was decent for this CGI wise. And I feel like they've blown it on these last 2 episodes big time.
Yeah. And you notice too that the episodes are going well over an hour now.
Yeah.
This one was 70 minutes.
70 minutes, 72 minutes.
Yeah. And I think this might be the longest one, but there's been other ones that are like 66 minutes, something like that. And they've cut that intro down.
Yeah.
Right. So that you get more time, which I don't mind the old intro. I don't think it's as cool as the
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Thank you. I don't think it's that cool, but it was still pretty cool.
Well, that's why I was hoping they were going to tweak it a little bit.
Right.
Like Game of Thrones, like do something like that.
They would always show you in Game of Thrones where you're going to be. That every episode, it would show the land that you're going to be at.
It's just weird to me that they had to like cut that because it's not like they're having to fit it in a time slot. Like you can't add 90 seconds on. It's.
But Amazon is giving them those constraints. So they do.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, in that case, and then in that sense, I absolutely appreciate it. And
all right, let's hit our last couple notes before the battle.
Cool.
Okay. I'm pretty much almost there anyway. So do you think they're setting up like Min can be wrong in the vision, or like I said, maybe she's seeing it as Matt because it's connection to the dagger and it's actually Pun Fane or something like that? Do you think they're setting that up? Or at least that like maybe not wrong, but fate can be changed or something?
It's a possibility. Yeah, I think it's a real possibility. It doesn't have to be the same way it was in the books. They've already changed a ton. So in the books, everything she sees always comes true. And it might not be what she thinks it is.
Right.
But when she knows, she knows. That's what she's always said. Like if I see somebody.
Isn't it like the closer it gets, the brighter it is? Like.
No, it's just certain times she'll see something and she'll be like, oh, that person, they have blood on their face.
You're going to die in 3 weeks.
Right.
Yeah. Where another time she could see somebody with blood on their face and be like, oh, they're going to be in a battle.
I was just like, Matt Stitchin again, and you get to see, so obviously they're setting up for like in Faldara how all of the Aes Sedai came to Faldara.
True.
Yeah, and then they, Swan Sanche comes to Carrion. God damn it, Carrion. Damn it, I can't get that one right. That's fucking me up. Carrion. She comes there, and you see Cho from Hogwarts. You see,
yeah.
I couldn't remember her name. Sorry. You see Varen. You see Leandra. And you see Leanne. Swan. You see a white sister. Or you see, an Aes Sedai who's all dressed in white. You see some warders. I think there was another red sister, maybe
the bald sister too. Who I don't know who that is.
Right. But so and then you see when we talked about it earlier. Lan stops Rand on the way out of town. So, do you think we're going to get any Lan Rand stuff?
So, I can already tell you, if you looked at the sneak preview, yes, it's already in the next. They were showing it for the next episode, which is
really. I didn't watch it.
They're going to train on their trip to Falm.
Yep.
I don't know. So,
and then they're going to hold each other at night.
God, I hope so.
I don't know much, but I know I love you.
Those 2 hard chests clang together like rocks. Dude, Swan Sanche. Finally, we get to see why she's the badass.
That's what I said. I go, it's a fucking time.
She's just like, do you want 100 daggers? Because I got them.
I know. I didn't even know what that was. I'm like, what's happening? And I'm like, oh, shit.
I thought she was putting a headdress on to like make an entrance.
You know what? I don't know if Des, I think you've probably seen this, but they start having like weaves to like eavesdrop or block eavesdropping. So I thought that she was doing something like that to listen. at first. And I'm like, oh, nope, those are daggers. Those are daggers of air.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then it's I think they really drive it home at the very last battle too when they
kill
Warder
Basan,
yeah, when he gets killed and you're like, oh, that's exactly what it was.
Like, oh, what happened? Oh, Jesus. Gutted.
That dude was awesome too. I liked him. He looked like a football player, right? Like I'm like, that guy should have been a fullback.
Yeah.
That guy
he
was
probably
huge.
was in college. Oh no, he played rugby. He's European.
He probably played rugby.
He's fucking
exactly.
He plays real.
He sounded like he was from England.
Real sports.
That's true.
Real.
Nope. Keeper plays footy.
That guy doesn't wear a fucking helmet.
That's right. Well, he had all his teeth though, so
yeah.
Well, it could have been fake. We never know.
Yeah, he probably had to replace. He is in Europe.
Yeah.
No,
dude. That battle, to see her and that's really cool too, because that shows us that as bad at, because we've just seen the Shan-Chan just lay waste to whatever they want to, and it's cool even when they're in full attack mode. A kick-ass Aes Sedai can just be like,
yeah, she was like,
dude, that was fucking
that was
gangster.
pretty gross.
That was one of the most awesome kills of magic I've ever seen. She just literally crumpled two humans, just
like a beer can.
Dude, it was amazing. It even looked like a beer can and the weave in her hand.
Yeah.
It was like an hourglass and she just oh man. I love that. I thought that was really cool. I think this was the first episode that my wife was watching. And she was like, fuck, that was really good episode. Like, I'm sad. And then I was like, yeah. At the end, she was like, yeah, fucking kill him.
Like, we gotcha.
Dude, Rena, she's just the way she just get the water Egwene. It's just like, oh, say my name. Just like, oh my God, dude, she's so rough, dude. I think she captured that character so good. I was one thing I kept saying, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
When when Matt and Rand are talking, were you like me? Were you like, what? Matt should think that he's dead too, right? Oh no, that's right. He wasn't there.
Right, because he wasn't there.
And so he's like explaining everything. He's like, where's Nynaeve? Where's Perrin? Where's Egwene? And I was like, what? Oh, right. You were, okay. COVID, Barney Harris.
It took me a minute too. All right, wrap it up.
So she was asking him to kill her, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah.
She was like, "Don't let him take me. Cut my fucking head off."
I'm glad he didn't, because now we have a chance to save her and we get to see her be badass some more.
I hope so, because she was cool, man. I liked that character. That actress was really cool. I've never really seen her in anything that I could think of, but she was amazing. Like, she conveyed, the warder dying, and then it's just dude, the way she crumpled the Demani and dude, that was the most gangster use of the power we've seen yet, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, it was just cool.
You guys have quoted the thing that Matt says is, who else is going to keep you from becoming an arrogant prick? But right after that, he gives the fist pump and goes, Dragon Reborn.
Yeah, I know. I loved it. I was like, yes. It's like, Dragon Reborn. Like, that's my
we
dude.
both made it.
Yeah, we're good. Just got to find parents, dumbass, and teach him how to talk to girls.
Last time, no Matt or Loyal. This time we got barely any Loyal and no Perrin at all. So,
and we started to see the desperation that comes with the Shannara guy. Mine is Ingtar. Thank you, Ingtar. You start to see
the horn is the only thing that matters.
Yes, the horn is the only thing that matters.
I know that there's a lot of characters in this story, but we've only got 6 heroes. We should be able to get to them every episode. Like Game of Thrones style, I get it. There's 100 main characters. So, you can go off on tangents for 2 episodes. This one, I really think we got to get a glimpse of our heroes every episode.
I think it'll be more like that in the next season. Like I said, these first 2 seasons, I think they had so much to build and do, so that I even see, like, it's not just us, anybody I see, they're like, I get what they're doing now and how they're trying to get to where they need to be for Shadow Rising. Like,
yeah.
And one of the things they say about, I just keep going back to, and I hope that it's not just telling Riyadh. They keep talking about how some of the things they've been doing are like psychedelic and like on par with, I can't remember what they compared it to, but it was like some fucking wildly psychedelic shit. So I'm just like, that has to be Stendhal. That has to be through the Terangrial where the snakes and foxes are, where they go like it. I don't know what else it could be.
It could be something they completely made up out of whole cloth.
Well, I don't like it when you say those things.
Well, I hate things when you're right.
You hate things when I'm right? What?
No, it's what you say to me.
Thank you for listening to Thank the Light, the Wheel of Time podcast. I always have to say it again. We're keeping these tight so I can get them out to you. Everybody, we will go through them with the finest of comb until season 3 comes out. So don't worry. If you think we missed it, we didn't miss it. I just want to get this to you before next week. So we're going to keep it tight. Please like, subscribe, and tell a friend about Thank the Light. And please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/thankthelight. We recorded our first episode last night. I was hoping to get it out today, but it's basically a brand new podcast. Like, I spent most of my day like hunting for new music and stuff like that. I did have another job. I had to do a recording and an edit today. So that held me up. And then, yeah, it's not as easy as just banging this out, because I have everything in place for a regular old Wheel
So he
of Time
says,
episode.
whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta do click clack click clack click clack.
You're gonna love the new music. I got a little something for both of you.
Awesome.
And we have and will continue to produce Wheel of Time content for free. But if you could help us with some production costs, we would be greatly appreciative. We are asking for $3 a month, and to show our appreciation, you will receive an exclusive podcast every month. This month, when I do record it and get it out, you're going to hear us talk about Justin and Jeremy playing wiffle ball and Desmond going DVD hunting in the middle of the night.
That's right.
And at some point, we'll start talking about the new Dungeons & Dragons movie, and it's great. You get a little of this, a little of that, and if you like us, you will love our Patreon episodes, so please check that out.
You'll get some wholesome stories from Jeremy.
Yeah.
Some absolute degenerate shit from me and Desmond because we are psychopaths.
Along with some great episodes, you will also receive a Thank the Light sticker, which, Patrick, your sticker's coming. I promise you. I'm sorry. I'm slacking. It does exist. I just need to get it in the mail.
You're the man, Patrick.
I know you're just on the edge of your seat waiting for a sticker to throw away.
Hey, man, they're great stickers. I got one. Look, it's right here.
Yeah, Justin's got one on his notebook.
You gave me 2, and my daughter confiscated one. Or she
Oh, yes.
exactly. She was like, I want one. I was like,
Oh,
you can have one.
that's awesome. Along with that sticker, if you're one of the first 10 to join, you also get to tell us what to watch, which is why next month we are watching The Princess Bride, because that is one of the many great movies that Patrick mentioned to us, but that's the one that jumped out to us. So we're doing Princess Bride in October. So if you want to tell us what to do in November, check out patreon.com/thankthelight.
Join Patrick on our Patreon. Thank you, Patrick.
And you know what? You don't have to give us like a list of movies to watch. You can be like, I hate you guys. I want you to watch something horrible.
Totally.
Like, Plan 9 from Outer Space or The Room or something.
Jeremy was our first patron because he made us watch Willow.
Sorry. And he still hasn't sent me my $3. You son of a bitch, Jeremy.
I owe you both $30 for that.
He's 3 months behind, so cough it up, buddy.
We got to do that. Yeah, totally. We work for you. You tell us to watch it. We're thinking fantasy stuff, but if you want to hear us talk about it, then check it out. If you like the show and would like to support us for free, we just ask again that you like, subscribe, and tell a friend about Thank the Light. Check us out on Twitter. We are Wolf Brothers at Parsailman. Oh, and gosh darn it, I probably can't get it up fast enough.
That's what she said.
Let me see. Where is it?
You and your little fucking quips.
We have a Discord. I don't know what that means. I'm 45 years old. What the hell is a Discord? But
I gotta ask my kids.
We had a couple people be like, "Hey, do you got a Discord? Hey, do you got a Discord?" And I was like, "There's got to be 300 Wheel of Time Discords out there. Like, I don't want to get lost in the shuffle." I did a search for Wheel of Time Discords. I found very little to nothing, so I jumped on that. So if you want a Discord about some Wheel of Time stuff, go to thankthelight, like my butthole, Wotecast. So check that out. Is what I'm going to try to do later. Like I said, this kind of took me by surprise.
Do you have to type out like my butthole? Is that part of it? Or
don't use the colon key.
Is that all one word? Okay.
All caps.
And it's not
like my butthole.
And it's not like my butthole, like it resembles my butthole. It means you have to enjoy my asshole. What I'm going to do, I think later, like I said, we're trying to keep these episodes tight, but once the season's over,
Like you're not unlike your butthole.
I'm going to try to figure out how to like Discord while we're recording. So maybe like mid podcast while we're actually recording, you could be like, why is Lan so sexy? And we'll talk about it. We'll answer it right here.
How come Jeremy's always wrong about everything?
How come no one likes my hairy butthole?
While Justin's playing Madden, he can be on Discord talking with everybody.
Yes, he can. If you're looking for another great podcast to listen to while you wait for the next episode of Thank the Light, after you check out our Patreon, come back to this feed every Wednesday this month. I'm putting a podcast from the Sounds Awesome, a different podcast from the Sounds Awesome Network on this feed. Check it out. If you like it, go search for some more of those episodes and listen to it. And then we will be back here next Friday for episode 5. And on that note, like Raina, I'm going to pour out a little water.
So until next week, just call me Ingtar because I'm horny and that's all that. I mean, the horn is all that matters.
I don't even know where to go from there. I'm okay. So I'm gonna go. So I'm looking forward to the last 2 episodes so that we shoot these last episodes out super fast so that we can go back and just like, just pull everything apart, find with a fine-tooth comb and get some guests on here too, like the editor.
Me too. That's gonna be a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, and to get some fans on too, and then also, I want my daughter to come on too because I want her to come in. She has to give her story too.
Yeah, for sure.
Not to mention, we can do 2 a week and then take a week off.
No, that'd be yes.
That's what I said. You're looking forward to not having to record for a week or 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
We like doing these episodes, but banging these out it's real work.
Not usually for me. Usually I looking forward to like talking to you guys, and not that I don't today. It was just like this week it's like was gone, so getting out was a lot of stress getting that one last week, and then this week has just been crazy catching up. Really busy week.
Well, unlike you fuckers, I got 2 more hours of work to do, so I'll talk to you later.
Do you like to dance? May you always find water and shade, nerds. Bye.
Out, nerds.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, you're sure? Well, I feel so much better, Justin.
Never say that. You better cut this out. You're a bad person.
Mixed and edited by Desmond McNeese for We Mixed It, LLC. Go to whatsoundsawesome.com.
I'd buy that for $1.